Hi everyone, there's Dublin, there's Blarney. Yep, we're outside and it's smoking hot. It's 30 degrees here. So I'm going to show you a few features of the walking foot. So here's your Bernina walking foot. And you can see that this goes on the needle bar, and that's how those so to speak, upper feed dogs work. You can easily change the soles. So this is an open toe, this is closed toe with a center position, and then we have the in the ditch that has the guide. And all you would do is loosen the screw, and as you loosen it, these black side pieces loosen. I'll loosen it a bit more. And then this pops out, and you can pop the next one in. And then tighten it up again. And they only go in one way because there's two little notches there and one notch there. I'm going to keep this one on the open. So I'm just going to put this back and tighten it back up. So they might not be lined up right until they get tightened, and then I just clip them in place and then tighten it again. And I don't over tighten it. It stops there so I don't. All right. Okay. Oh, I want to show you the bobbin case too. We're at the lake, so this is great for my bobbins. They just travel really nicely. Don't move around. Super great. Okay, so putting on the walking foot, this has to go on the needle bar, and this is your needle bar, the little screw that you want to do to change the needle. So I like to come in from the back right, and I bring my walking foot over, I get it on that needle bar, and then I can get it onto the post. Then I just push it down. Now it's on. Yay. Okay, so I'm doing these placemats. I'm just going to grab my screwdriver so you can see. So I'm doing the Flying Geese, and although I'm stopping off of the quilt, I don't really need to secure it, but just in case I come to a point where I do need to secure it, like my thread runs out, I'm going to go into the quilting stitches. So yeah, that's a little quilt block, so I'm going to select that. I'm going to pick 1301, and you can see it has tiny stitches, so that means it's going to do a 1/4 inch of tiny little securing stitches, so it won't break my walking foot by going backwards a whole bunch. And then it goes to the normal stitch, and you can actually change that stitch width to whatever you want. So if you want to go longer for quilting, you can. And then when I'm ready to end and I want to secure it at the end, 1/4 inch away, I press my quick reverse button, and it will do a 1/4 inch of tiny little stitches. Okay, so these are my placemats, and this is what it'll look like quilted. So you can see the lines, and this is super easy to do. I don't do any marking, and this is how I did it. So we're just gonna start here, and I'm starting off my quilt so I don't have to secure it, but in case I do, I'm already on that stitch. You have markings on your walking foot. That's a 1/4 inch, and that's a 1/4 inch. And then if you follow the inside, that would be an 1/8. And then also right here, there's a little indentation, and that's a 1/4 inch from the needle. So that's really great for this project. Okay, so I'm just gonna start sewing. It did secure, which is fine. I just don't have to use it for all this. Now, as I'm coming up to this, you can see there's my little notch for a 1/4 inch away from the needle. And that's where I'm going to stop. And right there. So that little niche is lined up with here. So I'm a 1/4 inch away. One of the things I do with this too is I put my needle in the down position. So now it's stopping in the down position. So I want it to stop in the up position, I have it like this, but I want it to stop in the down. If I want to change the needle, but not to stop always, I can also just push this button, and my needle will go up. Push it, it'll go down. And then also I have that on my foot control. Down here, I can tap that and tap that. So go up and down. Okay. So now I'm right there. I'm gonna go a 1/4 inch and I'm gonna follow that all the way down. Now notice I'm not going like this or pulling it. I'm gonna let the walking foot do its job and then it's nice feed. So I'm just following that little line there. And then when I get to here, I'm just gonna mark, like I'm gonna look at that point and I'm gonna end at the tip of that. And because this has a nice quiet DC motor, so it has direct current, it has as much power with one stitch for penetration and exactness. I just go walk it, and I'm there, lift with my knee lift. No, one more stitch and I'm at the center. Now, because it's in this down position, I just pivot and there I go. I'll line that up with that one. Ta-da. And now I want to go back the other way. So I'm actually going to tap my foot just to bring the needle up. I'm not going to cut my thread because I'm just going to move it over this. And I'm going to now go this way. And again. So moving along. I'm going to just stop at that little niche. There we go. And I'm going to pivot and go. And this side I can go right off. So say I wanted to secure it now, for whatever reason, I just press that quick reverse button and it's gonna do tiny little stitches. And then I can thread cut it. I actually didn't need to do that. I would just rotate and go to here. So now I can do the next one. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's do it this way because you can see how now I'm going to do it on this side and I can use the 1/4 inch on this side. So it doesn't matter which side I'm on. I'm just going to go up, up. Is that perfect? That's perfect. Set it down and there we go. Let the walking foot do it. And then I'm just about a 1/4 inch away because I'm just about at that little, there we go. Swivel. Then again, I don't need to cut my thread, but I'm just going to bring my needle up by tapping the bottom of my foot. And I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do this side. That's it. Nice, easy way to get those lines. All hands free. Thanks, everybody. Bye.